As parents, this one's going to be tough and I cry every year, so just brace yourself and bear with me. Okay. As parents, we all want our children to succeed and find happiness. We also don't want Chris Tejada to break his plaque. As educators, we all hope our students find a niche in school that they are passionate about. It can be music, drama, poetry. As coaches, we hope it's athletics. I received a text from this particular athlete's sister asking me if he could join, telling me he knows nothing about throwing, but he just needs to have fun in sports, and I think you can give them that. Of course, she wasn't wrong there. This young man arrived to me, and I quote, completely devastated and convinced his life was over. He will share his story with underclassmen who have been cut from a sport and give them hope and aspiration. I can look back at pictures of him as a sophomore, and the physical changes in him are astounding. The way he carries himself as a humbled athlete are amazing, and his self-esteem has skyrocketed. I dare you to look back at older yearbook pictures and see the changes for yourself. On his first day, this athlete picked up the discus in the shot and he learned the standard skills and techniques needed to throw. He then asked if he could learn his license to try the javelin and hammer. Any thrower knows that you must have a license to move on to the more advanced implements. I told him he could try, and instantly he decided the javelin was a poison and he never wanted to try it again. He asked about the hammer. Told him to give it a try. He was a natural and surprised himself at how much he liked it. I can actually remember him laughing and saying, wow, I actually like throwing this thing. That weekend we ventured to Tri-Valley and I asked his parents as they arrived, very nervous, not knowing what to expect. I spoke to them while he threw and said he's a very natural thrower, but I do not know how to get him from the 90-foot mark to the next level. Ryan earned his first track medal that day and was filled with a new sense of hope and pride. His family was thrilled and went about making it their goal to find Ryan additional training. From here, my story as Ryan's coach ends. I helped Ryan find the hammer, but his successes are due all to his self-diligence, hard work, ethic, the will to win, and never give up attitude, and of course, the support and encouragement from his loving family. To quote his father, we simply stepped in gold with the hammer. They built a hammer cage in his backyard, and the New York Hammer Squad throws there and has club meets weekly. The national hammer record was actually set at his house. He's thrown with Olympic hopefuls as well as Olympians of the past. Ryan returned to me after the summer of his sophomore year of extensive throwing and hard work to an indoor season a newfound man. The kids actually came running to me saying, Coach, you have to see Diener throw the weight. And it was remarkable. The improvement was like anything I or any of the other track coaches had seen. As we moved into the outdoor season last year, Ryan's skills continued to grow as he was awarded the Most Improved Award and set school records in the weight and hammer. He qualified for his first national event last year. As a senior, Ryan was a force to be reckoned with. The officials knew him by name, his opponents were afraid of him, and his teammates have idolized him. Mahal champion, Section 9 champion, state qualifier, and this year he will compete not in the emerging elite nationals, but in the actual nationals as the number 2 ranked in New York State and number 20 in all of the United States. He has shattered his old school records almost neatly, and his records are nearly untouchable with a 59.7 in the weight and a 176.2 in the hammer. I hear he actually PR'd and broke it again this weekend though. After graduation, he will continue to throw at Division I Monmouth. Very few Wallkill grads get to go to D1 on an academic and athletic scholarship. He is the only Division I athlete from the class of 2018. He's a wealth of knowledge and works so well with the underclassmen sharing his skill and craft. I am the supervisor at Hammer, and he is the Hammer coach. The kids look to him for guidance and to me for the high fives. To say that it has been an honor and a privilege to work with him is a complete understatement. It can only be described as legendary. The definition of a legend in the Webster's Dictionary is a traditional story, sometimes regarded as historical, an extremely famous person in a particular field, a superstar, an icon, a phenomenon. There are only 3 legends awarded in Wallkill history, and the fact that they are back-to-back is probably never going to happen again. His school records will probably stand for many, many years. Marcelino is trying now. This year, Wallkill, track and field legend, Brian Joseph Diener. With that, Coach Kennedy's going to start our video.